Hi, my name is Margarita Bennett, and I'm a clinical massage therapist and a craniosacral practitioner. And today I want to talk about squatting. um, in my clinic, many times when it comes to the clinical massage, I get people coming in with knee problems, back problems, basically any joint issue problem. And one of the things that I have seen in clinic as well as when I go to the gym is people squatting incorrectly. Now, there's a very simple and quick tip that you can keep in your mind when you're squatting, especially as a woman, that you can apply to make sure that you're squatting correctly. Now, I used to teach Pilates many years ago, and a very simple thing that I used to say to people was imagine that you have the most expensive pair of shoes and you need to pee outside. So what I mean by that is most people, when they're squatting, or if they're not aware of their body position, the weight of their position, they're doing this. Okay, so they're moving the knees beyond their feet and they're really putting a lot of weight into the actual knee, and they're not engaging their core. So they might be like this, or they might be holding on to their quads, their legs like this, and then they come up. And then they come up. So if you're one of those, we need to change the position. So as I said, imagine that you have the most expensive pair of shoes and you're caught out and you really need to pee outside. So what are you going to do? You're going to open your legs and you're going to put your bum as far away from your knees as possible and as far away from your fancy shoes as possible. So that's where we're going to be, and then come up. Now, when it comes to your core and your back, I don't want that, and I don't want that. So I want you to think of pulling in your tummy, think of a corset that's going in, your shoulders are relaxed, and you're coming down. The weight is distributed on the heels of your feet, so therefore you can lift your toes up comfortably if you can, and then you come back up. So you're going to do this with the breath. So as you breathe out, you come down. Because breathing out, it allows you to pull in the belly button. And then you're going to breathe in down. And then you're going to come up, really squeezing your bum. And then come down. And really squeeze your bum. Now, if you want a little trick to feel it a little bit more on the outside of your legs, I want you to think of a little piece of paper that you're ripping with your feet. So as you come down, I want you to put the weight on the heels of your feet, and you're just going to put some pressure. You can see I'm going to exaggerate it. I'm going to put some pressure on the actual feet, on the outside of my feet and my heels. And then I'm going to let go. Put pressure and let go. Put pressure and let go. And then come up. You can do the pressure every time you come down, so you can literally come down, put pressure, and squeeze, come up. Come down, put pressure, squeeze, and come up. Okay, so if you find that difficult because your hip flexors are too tight so that you tend to be here when you're squatting, you can use a foam roller, you can use a ball, you can use a massive Swiss ball, you can also use a pillow. So if you put whatever it is that you're choosing to use and the base of your sacrum, put it on the wall, walk yourself out so that your feet are literally, if I were to draw a line from your bum straight down, and your feet, you're at 90 degrees. And then you're going to come down, which basically allows your knees to become like a plate, like a table for a plate. So as you come down, the weight is on the heels of the feet. You're really connecting, and then squeeze up. Take a breath, and then come down, and squeeze up. Beautiful. So basically that's what all it is make sure that your knees are not beyond your toes. The weight distribution is on the heels of your feet, and you're coming down away without curving your spine severely one way or without curving your spine severely the other. All right, I hope that was helpful. See you next time.